What's up, guys? It's an overcast morning here at Braunig Lake. Trying to get on some carp again today. Let's hope we can catch some. All right, fish on, fish on. We just had a line break off out of nowhere, but now we got a fish on. That kind of makes up for it. Hopefully it's a big guy. This is our first fish of the day. Been out here about an hour, 15 minutes, hour and a half. Feels pretty good so far. Definitely pulling drag. Got the drag loosened up this time. This is the same pull I lost a fish on, a big fish on yesterday, so let's try not to do that again today. This guy feels pretty good. He's still gaining on me sideways. Oh, he turned around. Now he's going to the right. I haven't been able to get him to turn. He's still leading the show right now, which might be a good thing. Might have a big fish on the line. All right, he's right in front of us. Oh, hey, he does not like seeing the side of the bank. Sure doesn't. Oh, he looks to be a good size. Looks to be a real good size, guys. Oh, let's not let him flip over. Thank you. Oh yeah, this is a good sized fish, guys. Oh. Big fish. Oh shoot. There we go. That's a big one. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to get a weight on this guy for sure. That is a big fish, guys. Big fish, wow. Look at the belly on this guy. Holy cow. Did I beat my personal best? Oh, good. Thank you, sweetheart. This fish might be very close to beating my personal best. The biggest one I've caught so far is 17 pounds. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right. Look at this big guy. Look at the size of that tail. Okay, let's get a weight. He said not today. $9.20. Yeah, this is a PB breaker. 20.08. So the net weighs about 1.33 pounds. So 18 pounds, over 18 pounds. Nice. You want to take some pictures for me?
Absolutely.
All right, guys. First fish of the day, and it breaks. Oh, it breaks my PB. All right. That is a heavy fish. All right, let's get this big old guy back in the water. And away he goes. Thank you, buddy. Great day today. First fish, and it's a PB breaker. Can we get one over 20 pounds though? That is what we're looking for. That was so close. $18 pounds, like 10 ounces, 12 ounces, something like that. Ooh, excuse me. That was fantastic. All right, let's see if we can do it again. So I didn't know there was a fish on. This line was just super slacked up. He must have run right at me. But here's our third fish. Oh, he's actually pretty good. Our second one came off somehow. He got me hung up. Crazy. I was just getting ready to make a video on how to prepare the bait, and I saw this thing all slacked up. Now he wants to do some head shakes. It is a catfish. That's what I thought. Catfish are more likely to run straight at you than carp are. Carp usually will take off. Oh shit! That was so close to fucking catching me in the face. That hook hit me, but it didn't go in. All right, this is a fat cat though. Okay. Look at this dude. He's got a little chunk on him. Wow, that was so close. I almost hooked myself in the face. You got it going? Oh, oh. Chunky little channel cat. Dirty channel cat now. Yeah? All right. You want catfish or no? No. Oh yeah, not this like, damn it, I forget.
I'm like, no.
You're lucky. That's what I don't like about catching fish at this lake. Yes, that thing hit the side of my face.
I caught it on video.
Wow. All right, so yeah, that one, whoops, that one was way slacked up, and I was like, well, how the heck did it get so close to the shore? I was like, there's got to be something on there. Sure enough, it's a cat, channel cat. All right, so we'll get that one put back out in a minute. Let's go make this bait video. All right, guys, so what we have here is the pack bait that I use for catching these fish. Never really gone over it. It's nothing too special. The mix isn't even completely mine. There is some additives that I put in there that may or may not help. I haven't figured it out yet. The basics for it though is rolled oats, sweet feed, Panko breadcrumbs, and Strawberry Jello. After that, it's up to you if you want to try to add anything to it. Maybe in a later video I'll go over the different additives that I put in there to attract the fish. I don't use any kind of like chemical additives or anything like that. None of the stuff that you find on like Alibaba or Temu that supposedly attracts fish. I don't use any of that. But to make the pack bait, we start off with 1 full can of sweet corn, and we're going to mix this into the bag as well as some of the vanilla extract. All right, so we're going to use the whole can of corn in this bag, but we're not going to use a whole can or a whole bottle of vanilla. We're only going to use about 1/3 of a can of the cream corn can of vanilla. And I do believe that the ingredients are important. I do use the Libby's one because it has the added sea salt. And I use the Molina Mexican vanilla blend because it has actual vanilla in there. It's not just all artificial. To me, I believe it makes a difference. I don't know if it makes a difference to the carp. But I do know that I catch some pretty decent carp off of this mix. So I'm going to keep sticking with that. There are cheaper alternatives that you can get for the vanilla, but I just prefer that one. All right, so we're going to mix this vanilla in with our pack bait. seal it up. And then start shaking it because we got to get everything mixed together in there. And you want to make sure that you knock everything off the walls. Make sure you get all the stuck jello and stuff mixed in with all the rest of the mix. And do this just for 30 seconds or so. Make sure everything is nice and mixed inside. Now this part, a lot of people don't do what I do next. They just leave it how it is. They scoop into there, put it on their spring feeder, which is one of these. Put it on the spring feeder and they call it a day. I don't like doing that. I don't like leaving it all loose like that. I think if you take the time to squeeze all the air out and then pat this down and compact it so it's all uniform inside of here. Sorry for that kind of loud noise. I'll try to make it as quick as possible, but I always pack it down, let the air out. You don't want to get the mix inside of the zipper, obviously, otherwise it won't close right. But I like to pack it down like this, and I think that it holds everything together much better in a matrix than when you just have everything loose in there. I'm able to get a much better pack onto the spring feeder, which allows me to get better distance when I'm casting because it stays on there better. So this usually needs to sit, in my opinion, it takes a solid hour for this to be ready. Sometimes it's a little faster when it's a little warmer out, but usually it's about a solid hour before it becomes ready, in my opinion, which means that it's not sticking so much to your hands as it is to itself. You don't want to see a whole bunch of the red stuff from the jello or any of the additives like that sticking to your hands as much as you want it sticking to the actual pack bait. So that usually takes about an hour to set up, and that's it. That's what I use for the pack bait to catch these fish. Let's see if we can get on another one. One other thing that I forgot to mention is the bait is definitely, our pack bait is definitely multi-species. As you saw earlier in the video, I caught a catfish on it as well as catching the PB carp. Bluegill have eaten it. I've caught quite a few catfish using this in just corn as well. So it does attract multiple species, which is nice. So yeah, there is that chance. All right, and I'll probably add this in back in the beginning when I was explaining the pack bait. I didn't really explain too much why I said I like it packed down. So the reason I like it packed down is so that it looks like this when it comes out. And all I got to do is push this in here, wrap it around like that, and then push it into the spring. And it is nicely packed on to that spring. And that's the reason why I like to do it that way. All right, okay. All right, fish on, fish on. This one's running a lot. All right, hopefully we've got a carp. Am I on? Yeah, we're on. Hopefully it stays buttoned up too, because the last two have come undone. All right, yeah, this feels a lot better. Or more carp-like, I should say. Of course, all the lines are going to go down while I'm waiting for my pack bait to set. This is a heavy one. I can barely get this guy in on here. Oh yeah. It's going to be a second to get this guy in. Oh man, it is just spinning the reel. I gotta get this guy turned around. All right, about 15-20 feet out. This guy's heavy. This guy's heavy for a little 2500, a medium heavy rod. This is a heavy fish. I see some color. Oh. Got him up once. Let's see, he's coming in slowly. I'll take that, sweetheart. Thank you. Man, they got active here real quick. Ooh. Big pulls, big pulls, big pulls. All right, we can get them out here. Oh. You definitely don't want them flipping around like that. And you definitely don't want water getting in your boot. There we go. Another good sized carp for today. All right. That guy was a fight on this live pole. Oop. Oh yeah. This guy's got a belly on him too. Let's get him unhooked. And we'll get away for this one. Oh. Take a nice look at him real quick. That's a good looking carp. There we go, get everything situated. There we go. 13.4. So a little under 12 pounds, a little over 11 pounds. Not bad, not bad. Let's get this guy back. All right. Don't tell your friends about us. Okay, been a productive day. Unfortunately, we lost a big cat and 2 catfish right before this one. But we landed this. They must be in the area and coming in close to feed, so hopefully we can start catching some more. See if we can do it again. Looks like we got a fish on, fish on, fish on. There we go. Yep, that's a fish on for sure. All right. Yep, that is a fish on for sure. And it looks like, is there another one on my other pole? I think there is. I think I got 2 fish on. I do got 2 fish on. I do got 2 fish on. Hold this one, let me set the hook. This one I think is a small cat. No, maybe it's not a cat. Let's see. It is a cat. All right, that's what I thought. Big cat, big cat. All right, big cat on deck. All right, big carp coming up next. Thank you, sweetheart. Well, I got what I asked for. I asked for a double up and I got a double up. This feels like a big one too. And look, there's a boil out close to the end of one of the other lines. Am I gonna get a triple up?
Yep.
Underneath it though, right? Or over it? Nice. Yeah. This is a big boy. Oh yeah. Try not to let him get any slack on me. Oh. There we go. 2 fish in. All right, let's get back to that. That's a heavy boy. Did I break my PB 2 times in one day? All right. Oh, he got away. Dang it. All right. Fair game. I knew that was going to happen. I should have had a better hold on him. That's okay. Dude, that is buried in you. Literally buried in you. All right. Okay. All right, another big fish for the day. That is a good sized carp. He's got a huge belly on him. Let's see what he weighs in at. See what he's hitting for. And 17.61, 6'8". 6'6", so about 16 pounder. Not bad, 16 pounder. Ooh, he's flared up. There. All right. All right, nice double up. All right, so let's get this big boy back in the water and get our lines back out for another one before we gotta go. There he goes. All right, great teamwork, sweetheart.
Nice.
All right, trying to get my hands cleaned up real quick and try and land this fish. All right. Ooh. He's a heavy one and he's running. Another fish on, all right. I haven't even got the last 2 poles in the water from the carp catfish double up. Huh? Yep, this is the bait that I just made. Not as big as the other guys. Still a good fight on light tackle though, I tell you that. Thank you. All right.
We got another pull hitting over.
Oh, another pull down, another pull down. They're active right now. I told you I saw somebody boiling up over there. Oh, he came off. No way. No way. Oh man, I wasn't even horsing him or anything. Dang it, that would have been nice to have all 4 of them down. All right. Whew. These guys put up a fight when they're back to back like that. Buddy, you got this buried, didn't you? And then all right, that one's out. Well, I've got no lines in right now. Oh, we're not gonna weigh this one. I'd rather get my lines in. He's not too big anyway. He'll be lucky if he's a double digit. All right, well, 4 lines out. We had 4 fish on, lost one. Don't tell your friends about us. We'll be here all day. Fish on, fish on. Looks like a catfish probably, by the way it keeps pulling. Try to set that hook on him. These octopus hooks don't like to hook into these catfish too much. All right. All right, bringing them in. Definitely feels like a cat. Head back and forth. Yeah. All right. Another good sized catfish for today. There it goes. All right, and like I was saying, this pack bait is definitely multi-species. It will bring in the channel cats. Not a bad sized guy, probably like 3 pounds I'd say. I don't think he's a PB or anything for me, so we're not gonna weigh him. But we will get him back in the water. Hey, a little slap before we go. All right. Don't tell your friends about us. Yep. Ooh, looks like we got a fish on. Possibly a catfish by the way it hit and released. All right. One more before we go. Well, hopefully more than one more before we go. Still got 3 lines out for a little bit, so hopefully we catch some more fish. Oh, 2 fish on. I was saying, let's hopefully we catch them. You want to get it? Go ahead. He's surfaced. Are these catfish? Go slow until you feel it. If there's nothing there, just let it hang. Just let it sit. This is a big catfish, by the way it surfaced. Wait. Oh, am I crossed? Or what's going on? Yeah. All right. Yo, this guy's got some shit going on his face.
Is he hooked on this one?
No, he's just crossed. But he's crossed in a way that could pop this line if we're not careful. Let's see. He needs to come this way. Wait. What is going on? Okay, we're apart. So, well, hi, nice to meet you too. Uh-oh, that's not good. When it's stuck like that. Whoa. This is a chunky guy with some little short fins and a broken mouth. Oh, I see. It's up through the face. You want to grab some pliers for me? Is it stuck?
I didn't mess with it.
Yeah. Okay. Oh shit.
So I thought it was two, but it was that guy Tangled in one.
It doesn't even want to come back out the other hole. What the shit? All right, we're just gonna have to cut it. Can you come grab this hook real quick?
Yes.
What the heck? These things do not want to cut. There it goes. Okay. This is a fat guy. Give him a quick wait before we toss him back. I'm not sure.
They have another bite. And that third pole over here.
Huh, not even 3 pounds. But yeah, he's got a broken jaw, it looks like.
He does?
Yeah.
Oh, poor guy.
Good pull, good pull. All right, last fish of the day. Official last fish of the day. Oh, that feels like a lot of head balls. Head shakes. Official, no, that's a carp. Official last fish of the day. All our other poles have been pulled up. We were just waiting this one out, and it actually went down. That's awesome. I was hoping for one more fish. Ooh, he's a big boy too. Yeah, turn around. There we go. Turn around. Let's not go over in the reeds. Oh, now he wants to go back to the reeds. Got some weird head shakes in it, and he's going back and forth. Oh, here he comes. No, it's a carp. Boom! Another nice one before to end the day. All right. Fat little carp too. Oh yeah, this is a nice looking one. Big old belly on it. There we go. See if we can get it in frame there for a sec. All right, let's get him lifted up.
I can't get it.
Just hold it, and then just let it go. You just hold and let it go. It's like every other phone. There we go. All right. I just put up my tackle box, so I don't have a scale with me. I'd say this guy's probably easily 13 pounds, definitely double digit, especially with a belly like that. So we're gonna go ahead and get him released. And don't forget, don't tell your friends about us. There he goes off that way. Nice little wake behind him. All right. We can reel up this other line now too. That one's been in longer than this one has. I've got no bait left. It was a productive day. See you guys shortly.